Hey guys, you already know it's Tuesday. It's your girl Corey Love of Corey Love Reporting, an entity of Ladybug Media Management. Thank you guys for coming on tonight. Tonight we have the pleasure of speaking with Sledge. This is her name, of Love Thy Hair 01, and she is going to come on tonight and tell us about don't start the page. She's going to come on and tell us about her 15-year journey as an entrepreneur and hairstylist. And I want to, when she comes on, I want to get the correct term that's used for them. Like seamstresses like to be called fashion designers now. I was told maybe certain people have certain terms or lingos that they like to do. But do me a favor while we get ourselves together, hit the arrow. Hey, Miss Tiff, the Esquire. I might be needing to reach out to you very, very soon. Hit the arrow and share this out with your audience, at least 5 people, and let them know that we are on and we're getting ready to rock and roll. How y'all doing? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Teresa. I hope you, thank you. Carefree Conversations. Remember when you come in to drop your name, your location, and share this out with at the least 5 of your followers. I would greatly appreciate that. I'm just typing in the title. Isha from Alabama, cousin Isha. Hope y'all have been having a great one. This last couple of weeks have been really amazing for me. I have been making some moves, stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to step up my game on, just things in general. Thank you, Joy, for being on. Thank you, Miss Teresa, for being on. And again, thank you for your referral. I will be wrapping up with him this week. I didn't realize he was such a young man, so I'm really excited about that. Y'all already know we start right at 8:05. Tonight again, I am wearing my earrings from Carefree Boutique. And again, yes, girls, they got me on this what is it called? This challenge, and I'm doing 30 reels, 30 days. It doesn't have to be consecutive. Thank God. So that's what I'm doing. I don't like challenges. I really don't. But I thought it was really cool. That's probably like my second challenge that I'm doing in forever, because I don't really do them. But it was fun doing it. It was really fun putting it together. So it wasn't too bad. I'm going to go ahead and I'm sorry, I was telling you guys my shirt is from Custom Personalized Printing. So it says My Life Matters. So that's what I'm rocking tonight, and y'all already know after I'm gonna share it and where I got it from. So again, these are from Carefree Boutique, April, and My Life Matters, Custom Personalized Printing. And guess what? She's all the way out of Canada. She sent me a few shirts so that I can advertise for her. So make sure you check her out. Let her know that I sent you. I forgot my code, so forgive me, y'all. All right. So make sure you check her out. And y'all know these are from Livo Glasses, so I got these for free as well. So they're supposed to be advertising me, but I got them free. I won't complain. So just make sure if you have any products that you want me to promote or advertise on my shows, let me know. Send them over. I don't mind paying for the shipping. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and let in our guest for tonight. Again, don't forget to share this out with your audience. That's my favorite part. Hey, how are you?
fine. Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I had to take my earphones off because my phone wasn't setting up right.
I think sometimes with the earphones too, it does feedback. It gives it a little bit of feedback. How are you tonight? We are
Good.
excited. Go ahead and tell the people who you are. Guys that are on tonight, make sure you share this out with your audience. This is the Sledge of Love Thy Hair 01 out of Ohio. Are you still in Ohio?
Yeah, Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton. Okay. All right. So go ahead and tell the people who you are.
I'm Sledge from Dayton, Ohio. I'm a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist for over 15 years, and I just started my brand Love Thy Hair this year.
Okay. So you've been doing that. Did you? So this is one question I have been itching to ask you, and I'm gonna jump
Uh-huh.
right on in because, as you know, Instagram cuts us off in an hour. So I've been trying to bring the interviews down to at least 30 to 45 minutes with everything, with the promoting, the questions, and our segment Would You Rather as well. So the main
Mhm.
question I wanted to ask you is, how did you get into hairstyling? So what's the right term to say though? Hairstylist?
I like saying hairstylist.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what I use.
Okay. All right. So how did you get into doing that?
I've been knowing I want to do hair ever since I was a little girl. So here in Dayton, Ohio, they have vocational high school. So I end
Okay.
up going to Patterson, which is a vocational school. So when I graduated, I had my hair license.
Oh, that's good. So in addition, obviously your diploma.
Yeah, yep.
That's really, really good. So the whole entire 4 years you did it,
Uh,
or
um, you started the cosmetology or whatever vocation that you choose. You
Mhm.
started that your sophomore year,
Oh,
all
that's
the way
really
up
good.
to all the way up to your senior year.
Okay, so once you graduated, you had your diploma, you had your
hmm
cosmetology license, so you was ready to go right into a shop.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So with the cosmetology license, I know years ago when people would get their hair permed and
hmm
it'll burn or whatever. And it was at one point in time, I don't know why, but it was like a big deal, and people were suing salons left and right. You're probably way younger than me, but I remember clearly. So if that, sadly enough, happened, how are you guys covered? Like, do you have a shop or you're working in somebody's
Uh,
shop?
I work in someone's shop. I'm an independent contractor, but I have license for my brand to cover myself. Like
Okay.
she has license, I mean, she have insurance, I'm sorry, to cover her shop, but I have insurance on myself and my brand.
Oh, okay, okay. So she doesn't, her insurance doesn't cover you.
I'm not for sure, but I wanted to be on the safe side and get it for myself.
Oh, that's very
Yep.
smart. That makes a whole
hmm
lot of sense. Very smart. That's something I've been wanting to find out forever because sometimes, and I'm not being funny, sometimes we go
hmm
into our salon, um, and they don't have any certificates
Right, right.
on the wall. So that's something. So if you don't have a certificate,
Uh-huh.
you can't get insurance.
Um, No, you can't. I know some companies do ask for your license, but they done changed it so much now that we don't even necessarily have to have one on our wall. Now they give us little pocket wallet
Ah,
size license that we can carry around with us.
cute.
But some insurances, I know the one that I had went through, he did want my license information, so it probably depends.
Okay, it depends. And
Yeah.
do you know if like every state has its own rules?
I think every state has their own rules because I want to say in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
a young lady I used to work with, she moved from Dayton to Florida and she had to have additional hours for her license. So I'm thinking that is different. I'm only been doing hair in Dayton, so I don't really know about any other rules and regulations for different states.
Different states.
But I
Okay.
know when she moved to Florida, she had to have extra license. So I'm thinking everybody have their different policies and stuff.
Probably, Florida always be extra too. I don't know. It's something about Florida. It's always something extra. So and I guess that's just like me as an educator. If I move to, if it's not our sister state, I have
Yeah,
to take a test
yeah,
in those states too.
right.
So I'm assuming it may be the same. So you say you knew
Hmm.
since a little girl that you wanted to
Hmm.
be a cosmetologist. You went to
Yeah.
school, you went to high school. Hey, thanks for joining, Star. Make sure you drop your name so everybody else can know who you are. And as you're coming in, please share this out with your audience, at least 5 of your followers. And this is Sledge out of Dayton, Ohio, who is the owner of Love That Hair 01. So you already know we can do some hair now. Well, I can't no more. I don't know. For me, I used to braid and I used to do
Uh-huh.
buns a lot. Like I was beast at it. But I don't know. Like I don't have the patience. I just think it
Yeah.
wears away. Is it because it's not my drive, or like how do you keep yourself
Um, I feel like if you don't use it, then you're gonna
lose
lose it.
it?
So you have to be consistent because that's how I started doing hair was braiding.
Okay.
And then once I got my license, I probably went into a salon probably a year or
Uh-huh.
2 years later because I was still braiding at home, of course.
Okay.
And but in between time, I had picked up other jobs and I completely stopped doing hair.
Uh-huh.
So if you don't use it, you're gonna lose
Lose
it. Like you have to be consistent with it. Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
So do you ever do like additional courses? Because every time new styles come out,
Yeah.
like so do you go and you do professional development basically?
Yeah. I do depending on what it is. Like I know right now the trend or the thing is the if I'm interested in, I'm not
Okay.
interested in like any lace fronts or wigs, so I wouldn't do any
Oh,
classes on there. But if it's something that I want to perfect, or if it's something I have a passion for, I will pick up an extra class or take a class for it.
and so you go back to the same well, you can't go back to the vocational school because it's high school.
Right. So you'll have like different
Where would you go to pick up the class?
like you have different people that sell products and they might have a class like for coloring or I know Cosmo Pro, which is a professional product store that you buy products for. They be having
Okay.
classes
Oh,
sometimes.
okay.
So like after you get your license and get in the shop, is your you have to pick up your own classes. You have to find them. You can't go back to school or do any that. You have to find your own classes like networking really and see who's holding a
Okay.
color class, see who's holding a cutting class or a weaving class, and then you just take them because when we renew our license, we have to have 8 hours of CE. So that's how we would get it, is seeing who's holding a certain class that we might be interested in.
Okay. No, good. And what are CEs?
Continuing education, continuing education hours.
I need know what you right now.
Can you hear me?
Okay. So you guys, oh, okay. So it's going in and out.
Okay. I'm gonna try to put
Yeah.
my
Can
earphones on.
you can hear me fine?
I can hear you. Yeah.
It's not you, it's the Wi-Fi. I think it's the Wi-Fi.
Let me see. Yeah, it's probably my phone messing up the area that I'm in.
Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi. Yeah. So how would you like how do you keep because okay, so you know when like I got my hair braided or whatever. So
Uh-huh.
how do you keep and I'll take them out, wash my hair and do whatever, and then I won't braid it again. But I mean I could be extra, but how do you keep your relationship with your clients? Like do you write it down and be like, hey girl Corey, I did your hair 6 weeks ago when you coming back in for a touch up, or how do you keep a relationship with your clients?
um
I'm gonna tell you how to get them, Star.
Well, really, they know when to come back because they know they need their hair done. But I
You
do a
heard me?
lot of tech. I have a web. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can
it's
you hear
just the
me?
Wi-Fi got you looking like.
Let me see if I can turn it. Can you hear me
Or
now?
maybe turn off the Wi-Fi. Yeah, take it off of the Wi-Fi.
Let me see.
Don't move. That's perfect. Oh no, I messed up.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It's just that you look blurry.
Oh, okay. It's probably my phone.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
how I keep in contact with my clients between services is, I think, what you was asking me. I communicate with my clients a lot through Texas.
Okay.
I do have a website, but I text my clients a lot, and but usually they really text me or get in touch with me before I have to get in touch with them.
Okay.
Because most of them are very consistent.
Okay. I just asked because sometimes, like, I think that I don't know. I think that's a good way to like keep them coming. Cause some people are lazy. Like literally, when I take this out, the only time I get frustrated is after I'm getting tired of twisting my hair every night. So for me, I think that would like be a good thing to do, or even like a reminder text for yourself and send it out to you. Hey, Corey, girl, whatever. I'm just thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I need to be on that more.
Yeah. Yeah, just that, because they might not, or they might be trying to go to somebody else. Girl, you better come back here. Let them know.
Yeah.
Sure. But so that's good though. So my next question is how do you get a client to adopt to a new hairstyle? Like I come into you and I say, somebody had a question. What is the breaking point for stylists? What makes them decide to no longer work with a client? Good question. That's a good question.
You want me to answer her question first, or yours, or okay? The breaking point for me is when you don't want to pay me my money.
I know that's right.
That's a breaking point for me, or when you constantly late or constantly no shows.
No respect.
That's a breaking point for me.
Yeah. So I saw a video that's going around. I don't know if you've seen it. I think it's a reel. It is hilarious because it says when you contact black hairstylists now, it's like, hey, Sledge, I called your number to book or whatever, and then the girl's like, don't call my phone, go on the site. She was like, okay, I went on the site, and then she was like, well, click it. Do you have, like, literally they're books. There is books to book. You don't wash hair.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Like, why is that?
Well, I've been actually trying to transition over to booking online. And when you have another life outside of the shop, it's hard to keep up with the texts. And on booking, most booking sites are self-explanatory. And for mine, I try to break down everything that comes with it, everything that don't come with it. So we won't have to go back and forth. It can be very draining.
Okay.
And so, but it's the way that you tell your clients. It's, you can say, hey, I'm doing online booking. If you have any problems, then text me or call me. But to push them off like that is, I don't do that. Or if they have a problem with booking online, I do go ahead and book for them though.
So what about when do you do, not what about when, but do you do deposits?
No, I don't.
All day.
But I can see, I don't do them, but I understand why people do them. So I haven't got to that yet.
Okay.
But I can see why they do them. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially on a certain amount of money that the service will cost, and
Yeah.
especially if it takes all day, and
Right.
they service take up your whole day, and then you just didn't come at all, so you out a lot of money.
I'm
So
telling
I can
you.
see why they do it.
Yeah. Why don't you do it?
I guess because I'm an old school hairstylist,
Okay.
and I'm just stuck in my ways when it comes to certain things.
Okay. Okay. I just think it's more secure because if you don't come, you pay your deposit refund. It's not my fault you don't show unless you give them like maybe
Right,
one or two other because you know things happen.
right,
Um,
right.
But yeah, I've been in the salon where, oh, well, I have an appointment at a certain time
Hmm.
and I'm here, I'll walk in or whatever and they waiting on the person never showed. And they just being
Right.
like mad. And I'm like, you should have took me. But
Yeah.
I think it'll be good if you do, even if it's $10 or $15 for your time. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. That's
Um,
something that I do need to incorporate in it.
yeah. So I noticed you said that you don't like frontals and wigs and stuff. What's your specialty?
Braids and natural hair, relaxed hair.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Frontals, they're cute, but that's just not um my thing to do.
Expert. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. You stick to what you know. That's the best thing to do.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. What's your favorite braid style? Like
um,
lemonade
my
braids or plaits?
um micros actually is my favorite braid style. I haven't did them in years, but I like doing micro braids.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think micro braids is what we call rope twists, or it's not the same.
Um, those are two different things. The micro braids is like they don't they don't really wear them no more. Where you use the human hair and you braid them real tiny, and the ends are
Oh.
kind of loose.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I seen Monica. There was a video with Monica on See Murder page. They were like, yeah,
Oh
like,
yeah, I've
okay.
seen
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know that. So she
yeah,
said that a lot of people don't do shampoo and conditioner because they're oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, but I guess. Do you okay,
what did she?
so when my daughter goes to wash her hair, Nika said that people don't do the shampoo and conditioning because they are not licensed. So
Yeah,
my
like
daughter,
yeah.
oh, I guess because they could have an allergic reaction or something.
So it's more so the braiders. They
Okay.
have a different I forgot what it was called. I think it's called a boutique license where they don't have to shampoo um
Oh,
the hair, but like but it's some licensed stylists that still don't shampoo hair.
so do
Um
boutiques? I mean, do braiders have to have licenses too?
Not the license as a cosmetologist,
Okay.
like a licensed cosmetologist, they don't.
Okay. Because every time my girls go to, they hair has to be washed, blowed out.
Hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be $10, and don't put no
Yeah,
grease or oil and all of that. I'd be like, oh, yeah, I could just pay the extra $10,
yeah,
But they don't. They don't. Some don't. Some do. Some just not gonna do it at all. And they're in
yeah.
salons, but they just, I don't know.
Hmm.
Um, I go to I think I would do it, but like she said, maybe because they're not licensed. So
Hmm.
Star asks, what is a proper gratuity clients should pay? That's a very good question.
Um, I always, even when I go out to eat or I get my eyebrows waxed or something like that, I always just pay 10%.
Right.
You can just give whatever you can, because it's some days where people probably can tip $10, and it's some days that people can't tip at all.
Yeah. I
So
always try to do at least 10% too, because I had a
yeah,
friend that waitress, and she always said she told me to look at the first three digits and
yeah, that's what
double
I
them.
do. Yeah.
So when
Uh-huh.
like when I do my girls' hair or whatever, it's they have somebody they've been going to for over 5 years, so she still charges the same
Hmm.
65. I know it ain't 65 no more, and
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
grateful for her.
Hmm.
And so I always just give her 75. She said, I try
Yeah.
to pay 20% if it's a job well done. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that plays a major part too in it, their customer service and how good they
Correct.
did on your hair. So,
Oh, yes.
um,
That's a big deal to me.
all that plays a part when you're tipping. Because even when I go out to eat and I feel like the waitress don't do a good job, they won't even get to 10%. So,
Mm-hmm. Oh, I tell them. I be quick to tell. I be like, love, you not. What happened now? The table upset you today? But you're bringing that energy over here. Listen, they smile and we keep on my husband. He hates when I do that. But I'm like, you're not going to be serving me my food with no attitude. No. You
right,
can go clock out, go on break, take a smoke break, and come back or something. Because I just don't. That's my food. You're bringing it out. I need you
right.
to be okay. But thank you guys so much for those really great questions. If anybody else have any other questions for her, again, this is Sledge of Love Thy Hair 01. She is out of Dayton, Ohio, so you guys already know how we do it. When we do it, make sure you follow her. If you know someone in or around the Dayton area, share her page out with them. And I have one more question, and if anybody else have any question, make sure you drop your questions. It's just pretty moving smooth tonight, so you don't have to put them in the question box, but go ahead and do drop your questions. I think Bella said, and tipping well helps me get amazing. Exactly, because when you come
Yeah.
back, girl, they had a nice cold water waiting for you. You need something to drink. You check. Oh, Miss Carissa, yeah. So she said, "What is the worst? That was what is the worst customer experience you have had, and how did you handle it?"
Um, um,
You done did a whole head of hair. She said, "That ain't what I wanted."
well, it was after the service was done, and the lady didn't
Ooh,
want
Jay.
to the lady didn't want to pay me my money. I kind of felt like she felt like the service was supposed to be free because it was her wedding day, and she complained about her hair, and every time I told her to come in so I can fix it, she never came. So this went on for months, and I just left it alone, and I
Wait,
never talked.
rewind. Let me press that button. She said, "What? It
Uh-huh.
was her wedding day, so she was upset, and so what's that got to do with you?"
Um, she said her hair. She said her hair wasn't right. Her hair wasn't right for her wedding day,
Because of her
and I said,
energy.
well, I said at least pay me for my time, and I'll fix your
Correct.
hair. She didn't want to do that, and we went back and forth for a very long time, and I just left the situation alone, and I haven't talked to her since.
That's why you need to do that deposit, baby. I'm gonna get something out of you. Something.
Right.
Devil, you sure right. The devil is alive. She's a good Christian. God bless you, child. Baby, I'm not gonna sit on your head 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and you what? What kind of
Yeah,
style?
that's why that one is the worst that I have dealt with.
Oh my God! I know you were.
That
How many hours did it take to do her hair?
um I don't remember. I don't remember. It was I cleared my whole schedule for her that day because it was her wedding day. So I will say that.
She said deposits
Um,
are us. That's not. I don't think sometimes people be fair. Like even if I don't like it, I remember getting a what do you call it? Oh my God, the 28 pieces. I got
yeah.
a style, right? It was a 28-piece style, and the lady was a Jamaican. You know, I ain't gonna lie, they do some good hair, but they have some wild style. So I'm like, can I
Mhm.
get a 28-piece short? She knew I've been going to her for a while. I
Mhm.
come out, I come. I'm laughing because I just saw the picture the other day. I come out the chair and I look like a peacock. I'm like, what in the? Where we going? To the zoo? I was so mad. And then the red wasn't the red it was supposed to be. It looked like,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. So I was like, oh, I don't like it. So she like, you know how the 28 pieces are. She put it down, tried to twist it to the side. And then she ended up putting it up another. I was like, I'll just go with it like that. And I paid her. But I was like,
Yeah.
I don't like this. Because for me, and then y'all don't never have us in front of the mirror. Like, I need to be in front of the mirror. Turn my chair
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
So I think for me, I think that's what you should see so I could at least see where it's going. But
Right.
and another thing I
Mhm.
know that one thing I've always been told, like, don't come with somebody's hairstyle and expect your style to look exactly
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
Because she
Yeah.
said that to
Uh-huh.
me. She said, I don't know what hair they use. I don't know
Right.
the texture of the person here. I don't know how they might
Mm-hmm.
have braided it. She said there's a lot of
Right.
things, and that's what a lot of people don't know. And I'm sure you can, attest to
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So she
Yeah.
said, oh, wow, you got another? Yeah, that was a bridezilla. She just was having a bad whatever, and she took it out on you. So I am sorry you had to experience that, honey. But
Yeah, trial and error. So I
yeah,
learned my lesson from that one.
yeah. And you already said how you keep updated on the latest trends and styles and stuff like that. If
Hmm.
you don't mind me asking, like, what are the prices there for, like, saying apply? I know, like, here for lemonade braids, it's at least
Hmm.
150. That's a person that's a beast at it, like
Yeah.
150. So it's about the same there.
For the small ones, yeah.
Okay.
Like the jumbo ones, I think the lowest I might have seen was probably $65.
Okay.
And then the highest I probably seen was probably about 150, depending on how small they are
Okay.
and how long they want them.
Okay, I asked because, like, I know in Atlanta, it's like prices everywhere is so
Yeah.
different. Like, even
Yeah,
though
it
we're in
is.
Florida, like Tampa, their prices are so different. But Florida, the Miami girls, they charge a sweet penny. But I ain't gonna lie,
Hmm.
they do your hair real
Hmm.
good. Um,
Hmm.
my daughter said the best. Nah, I won't say that. But so again, guys that are just tuning in, thank y'all so much for coming in. As you come in, drop your name, drop your location, so we can know who you are. Share this out with at least 5 of your followers. This is Sledge out of Dayton, Ohio. She is the owner of Love Thy Hair 01. So I have my final question, which is,
Hmm.
do you ever intend on, like, creating products for them edges or
Hmm.
something? I just wanted to
I
know.
do. I do have a oil. That's my first product I have under my brand, Love Thy Hair. I have a oil. It's called Divine Hair Oil.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Okay.
it promotes hair growth. I don't have a website right now. I'm actually using Etsy. So
Okay.
if you go to my page, you
Uh-huh.
can click the link in my bio, and it'll take you to my Etsy store.
Okay, now. Yeah, I heard that. So she has some products coming out. It's already out on Etsy. If you click the link in her bio, you will see it. And you know how I always do it, guys, is show some support. Even if you may not need it or want it, just share it out with somebody else who may possibly be able to use it. And she is, again, in Dayton, Ohio. So I know a lot of, she said, Corey is your girl for a website. Yeah, that's me. Thanks for
No,
promoting
I
me.
need.
I don't even promote myself. I'm sorry. Yeah, girl. When you ready, let me know.
Okay, I will,
Thank you. Thank
because
you,
I need
cousin
one.
Isha. That's my baby there. But so she again is in Dayton, and make sure you follow her, share it out. And remember, guys, this is what I always say. We don't have to be in the same city, the same location. We don't even have to be in the same industry, but we can always learn from each other. And I love that she even took the time to try to have a carefree conversation with me, because we all keep our hair in, in that was me this time. Whether it's braids or weaves, even getting perms. I don't get perms anymore for years now, but just different things. And
Mhm.
so even if you want to reach out to her and have a virtual consultation, the person that helped me with my skincare, we did it virtually. So as y'all
Mhm.
already know, that is my thing, true connection and motivation. So make sure y'all follow her. And whenever you can, if you want to, check out her Etsy store and show some love. All right. And y'all already know what's next. Would you rather? And I'm still looking for a Corey Love theme song. Like, I don't know what happened, guys. So if you, I know you've seen the show on the Sledge. And again,
Yeah.
one thing I wanted to start saying to everybody that I've interviewed or will be interviewed is, once I do your show, don't just
Uh-huh.
leave us. Come back and give love to the others, okay? Make sure
Right.
you guys do that. Um, so here's our first question. Again, this is my disclaimer. I don't create these questions. I just ask the questions, okay? All right. So, would you rather work from home or work in a salon?
Work in a salon.
Okay. Would you rather
Yeah.
detangle hair with a fine tooth comb every day, or wash hair with that soap? Where's she coming
Probably
from?
detangle hair with a you said a
Fine,
small tooth,
fine
fine
tooth
tooth
comb.
comb. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather do plaits or braids?
Um, Plaits.
Would you rather deal with well, I don't know what you get these done. With a bad perm or split end?
I'd rather deal with split ends.
Really? Would you
Yeah.
rather have relaxed hair that's thin and unhealthy, or do the big chop and have your hair never grow?
Ooh,
Oh, that's a good one.
I
Would
would
you
have to.
rather have relaxed hair that's thin and unhealthy, or do the big chop and have your hair never grow? Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm, yeah, it is. Um,
I'll do the chop. I like
oh,
short hair
that's
anyway.
that's what I was thinking. The big chop. That's a hard one. I would have to go with the big chop because you might as well do the big chop if your hair is thin and
Girl, get
unhealthy
some
anyway.
wigs, honey.
Yeah.
Would you rather never experience shrinkage or always have? I can't deal with these questions. Would you? You need to do them a little bit in advance, okay? Would you rather never experience shrinkage
Uh-huh.
or always have your edges laid, no matter what?
Um,
She said,
I would have
"That's
to
a
go
hard
with
question."
I would have to go with the edges. I
Edges, right? I
think.
need my edges to look good. That shrinkage
Yeah.
is real, man. That
Yeah.
shrinkage is real. Would you rather deal with two tight braids for a month or deal with a relaxer burn pain for 5 hours?
I would have to go with the relaxer pain.
Yeah, for a
I
little
don't
bit of
like
a
tight stuff on my head.
right, girl. I'll be having all that Vaseline all rubbed all over. I remember those days, baby. It be right in the middle. It used to always be right in the middle. And so, barbershop or Chris Rock? Good hair. What? The movie?
Oh, the movie. Um,
Oh. But Chris Rock was
barber
a documentary, wasn't it? I don't know.
barbershop.
Barbershop.
Hmm.
Okay. What about the other shop that was next to the barbershop with Queen Latifah? You remember that one
Um,
too?
yeah, I remember that one. I can't think of what is it? Is it called Beauty?
Beauty
Beauty?
something.
I can't think of it,
I can't
but
remember either.
I know which
Oh
one you're
my
talking
gosh.
about.
But I love having you on tonight, guys. This is Sledge again out of Dayton, Ohio. She is a licensed cosmetologist at Love Thy Hair 01, and she has her first product out on Etsy.
Mm.
If you log off, when you log off, you can click Love Thy Hair 01, check her out. Beauty Shop, yes. Check her out.
Yeah.
Check out her products. Follow her page. She shares information, tips, and different things like that. And I would love to have you back on another time. Maybe we can
Hmm.
do like maybe some type of what is it called? What do they call them? Do it yourself. Maybe
Oh
breakdown or
yeah.
something. I don't know. You guys
Yeah.
help me out. That would be so much fun, I think. And I have to
Yeah.
tell you guys, Dope Divas, who is my cousin Isha, she suggested that we talk, do something like that. So those of you
Hmm.
that got interviews after and you're on, get ready because when I talk to y'all, we're gonna have some good conversation and we're gonna have some hands-on things going on.
Yeah.
So the next person that I'm gonna have on is Tonya Douglas, and she is gonna be on talking about controlling your crazy. So she it's gonna be funny because she's gonna be talking about dating, being single, and all that. So make sure you tell all your single friends to come on because I know y'all having a hard time. Yes, a tutorial. Thank you. I couldn't get that word out for nothing. So I appreciate you so much. And guys, we're gonna have Bella on as well very soon. So if you got them credit issues, go ahead and get your credit report. Get all three of them. She gonna be on and she gonna be having some consultations, y'all. So make sure you check out Bella as well. Dope Divas is also great. She has helped me a lot with my credit, and it's getting there. Oh my God! It's tell you something. It's like a GPA. Hard to drop, but so hard to raise. So make sure y'all take care of yourselves. As always, I'm your girl Corey Love of Corey Love Reporting. here, an entity of Ladybug Media Management. We are here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you tune in, or like my girl at Renegade Radio say, tune out. So as always, guidance, love, and blessings. Talk to y'all soon.